Once I started looking for car insurance, it was a no-brainer. I switched to Geico and saved hundreds. That's a win. But it's not the only reason I switched. The Geico app makes it easy to manage my policy. I can pay my bill, add a new driver, or even file a claim. Woo! Hey now, that's a win-win.
I love playing sports, but I'm done with dating games. That's why I'm on eHarmony.
At eHarmony, we connect you on what really matters. That's why every 14 minutes, someone finds love on eHarmony. Start free today.
Now with a 2 for $6 deal, pick from the new Crispy Chicken Tenders, or the Crispy Chicken Sandwich, or the Spicy Crispy Chicken, or the Flame Grilled Whopper. Match or mix. Any two will cost you $6. Only at Burger King.
Welcome back. Welcome back for the second half of this Group A fixture between Uruguay and New Zealand. And what good entertainment it has provided so far. 2-1 to New Zealand as we get ready for the second half. Referee Salima Mukansanga waits for the signal from the side. Good sized crowd inside the Estadio Charrua here in Montevideo. Cool night now, still breezy. Referee still waiting for the signal. And New Zealand can get us underway. Well, Uruguay also took part in the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup in Azerbaijan in 2012. Didn't get a point there. They'd love at least a point from tonight's game, wouldn't they, to get them started. Ahead of a final fixture, of course, against Finland, that they might regard as not an impossible task. A lot of football still to be played. I think we've already been blessed with some very good games here in Montevideo. Goes off Aquino for a throw to New Zealand. Van der Meer takes it. Brown takes over. Just wouldn't run for her. There's confirmation of the scoreline. And we're into the second half. Brown. 2-in-2 for her. She was speaking about the goal she scored against Finland. She said it was a kind of all or nothing moment. I just took the opportunity. You just have to take every opportunity that comes your way. It's really sweet. She went on to say she told her parents when she was 5 that her dream was to play for her country, and to get that honour this early is just amazing and means so much. It's really humble from Kelly Brown. Well, you couldn't ask to see a more obvious foul and a more clear-cut yellow card. Aquino on the break forward, and Macy Fraser decided she had gone far enough. Well, Aquino does attack with great pace. New Zealand are obviously a little bit concerned about her. Didn't want her going any further. Van der Merwe didn't enjoy that. No, she doesn't mess about, Sofia Ramondegui. When she hits the ball, it stays hit. Plenty of distance on that. And here's Marisa van der Merwe to take the throw for New Zealand. Plays for FC 2011. Aquino trying a trick, but van der Merwe was alert to it. Van der Merwe gets in again with the challenge. Neatly done by Abbott. Here's Abbott again. Jenkins couldn't gather, but it will be a throw to New Zealand. Well, New Zealand think that might have been a corner, but a goal kick is the decision. Well, this is the 5th game that Uruguay have played in FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup finals. They've lost all the previous 4. It's a little bit too physical from Brown. Brown. Tidied up by Ferradans. Clear foul on Pizarro by Barry. Kai Wright gets her head to that. Not much pattern has emerged yet in the second half. Neither team's got their passing game going. It's a good run by Pizarro. Ferdinand tracks back into position, and Leet will take the goal kick. New Zealand beat Jordan 5-0 in the last FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup finals, but they still haven't emerged from the groups. If they can move on to 6 points, it'll be highly unlikely that they don't progress. Well, it's going to be a long throw taken by Anneke Mittendorf, one of the players that took part in the Under-20 World Cup in France in the summer. It is a problem for New Zealand. It's great that they managed to qualify as a consequence of being Oceania's representative, but very often the qualifying campaign is a little bit too easy for them. They rack up a lot of goals, but they don't arrive at these finals battle-hardened. Gomez. She now has strapping on that elbow that she hurt in the first half as the first New Zealand goal was being scored. There's Ramondegi. Throw will be taken by Lopez. Well, you get the feeling, you just know what Aquino's going to do. She gets the ball and she runs right at your defence. In this case, it isn't going to be a corner. She's won a free kick. Again, they brought Dominguez over in case they want a left-footed in-swinger. Michaela Dominguez over this. The foam has been sprayed. We're ready for the free kick to be taken. Dominguez leaves it. Morales. It's well done by the goalkeeper. And she's really watched that closely, Anna Leet, and beaten it away. Good determined play, and it results in a corner which Morales is going to take. Well, Dominguez back on her left wing, forced that. Both Dominguez and Bermudez are signed to Liverpool, and Daniela Oliveira, the captain, as well. Just for clarification, that is the Uruguayan version. Well, they've worked on something here, but it hasn't necessarily worked that well. Out it goes for a throw. There is Belin Aquino. A more determined player you couldn't hope to find. Ferradans gets back into position. Here's Mackenzie Barry. Father Christopher is in the stadium tonight. Pizarro. Oh, that's just super handling from the goalkeeper Leet, because Aquino was arriving. There were also two defenders who could have got on the end of this to the wrong sort of effect, but I'm sure she's called for that and then absolutely snaffled it. Dominguez. Morales challenged by Amelia Abbott. Made her first appearance for the under-17s in the game last Tuesday against Finland. Skillfully done. And Mittendorf will continue her progress. Forward by Vandermeer. Abbott. It's going to go all the way through to Carabeo, but there's a lovely bit of skill from the tall, elegant captain of New Zealand, Annika Mittendorf. Pizarro receives from Dominguez, but there's no one in a white shirt anywhere near that. Sharon Lopez of Colón. Possessions passing from team to team rather too easily at the moment. Neither side is keeping the ball particularly well. Morales with the header. Pizarro showing great determination. Well, the front two, Belin Aquino and Esperanza Pizarro, have really put in a shift for the team. It's cut back towards Jenkins. Well defended. And now the counter-attack might be on. Morales. Aquino tried a little turn. Didn't quite come off. Bermudez with the ball forward to Aquino, and Aquino tried to take it on the spin. It's a good tackle from Sharon Lopez. The referee's seen a late challenge there, and there will be a free kick to New Zealand. Mittendorf just has a little look over towards the bench there to get some instructions. Father and brother are with her tonight, watching on. Free kick is the decision. Referee didn't like the raised arm from Fraser. New Zealand have done things slightly differently tonight. We saw Grace Wisniewski just behind Maggie Jenkins in the opening game against Finland. Today, she's right up there as one of the three. And we're seeing a more withdrawn role for Macy Fraser. Mackenzie Barry certainly marking touch tight there. Well, one back. That's not going to reach Aquino. Maggie Jenkins coming deep to pick up the ball. Sometimes as a forward, when the ball won't come forward to you, you can be tempted to come back looking for it. The trouble with that, though, is that it then leaves no one up front. Not much distance on the kick from Caraballo. If they are going to kick it out like that rather than play it through the fullbacks or centre-backs, then perhaps they need for Sofia Ramondegui to go back and take those and get proper distance on them if that's the tactic. 65 minutes played, Uruguay 1, New Zealand 2. Remember, Uruguay were first to show, scoring after 8 minutes through Belen Aquino. This is the first game at this venue in which both teams have scored, which usually makes for a better game. And we're going to see a substitution from New Zealand. We'll listen to the ovation. Belen Aquino has run, and I guess she can run no more. And on comes Valentina Morales of Peñarol. Her first appearance at this FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. Well, we know that Mittendorf has got a decent long throw on her. And through to Jenkins, to Abbott rather. It's a great turn from Pizarro. Barry trying to get back. Pizarro, the substitute Morales was there, but instead it went backwards. It's an important challenge from Ferradans, otherwise Maggie Jenkins might have been away. Oh, that is a really good tackle. Goalkeeper has a little look up. Tries to pick out a teammate. Instead it goes straight to Brown. It's a strong challenge in there from Morales that the referee saw nothing wrong with. I'm not sure that Hannah Mackay-Wright would agree. She's decided to stop the play so that Mackay-Wright can have some treatment. Well, this is how it happened. Well, the players are taking the opportunity to grab themselves a drink while Mackay-Wright waits for some medical treatment. She's on her feet and looking reasonably relaxed, so let's hope she's able to continue. The ball is sportingly returned. Sent forward by Mittendorf. That's neat from Brown, and she shoots from a long way out. The height of a lot of women goalkeepers does give you the opportunity to shoot from a way out and hope that you can just waft it under the crossbar. This time she sends it shy of the near post. Mackay-Wright. Pizarro dispossessed. Now Rennie's forced the throw. Morales. Well, she was well closed down there. Really good work from Amelia Abbott. Well, that was neat work from Gomez. And Uruguay still have it. Here's the substitute, Morales. We have two Morales on the pitch at the moment. Valentina of Peñarol and Dana of Atlético Rentistas. Again, good handling from Leet. Youngest ever full cap at the age of 15. Well, the card is out for that challenge, and Daniela Oliveira goes into the book. there's confirmation of the yellow card for the Uruguay captain. Needed to be cleanly handled by Caraballo. Wasn't the hardest shot from Fraser, but could have been spilled, and that would have been where the danger lay. New Zealand are going to make a change. Well, Rose Luxton doesn't just make her first appearance of the tournament, but also her first appearance for the Young Football Ferns. She replaces Macy Fraser, who is one of the players with a yellow card against her name. That's the first change made by New Zealand. We're into the last quarter of an hour. There'll be a corner. Uruguay are lining up another substitution. I can see Angela Gomez hoping to join the action soon. Corner not fully cleared. Michaela Dominguez tries to keep the move going. Oliveira comes across. There's confirmation, quarter of an hour still to play. Uruguay 1, New Zealand 2. Great pace from Barry. And now Uruguay will make that substitution. Off goes Cecilia Gomez to be replaced by Angela Gomez. That's two changes made now by Uruguay, just the one by New Zealand. That's a good, strong challenge. Well, they're flying in now. That's delightful from Mittendorf. Nipped the ball away, but it'll be emphatically cleared by Ramondegui. I think it's fair to say Dominguez does not agree with that decision. So the substitute, Angela Gomez, has gone to the left wing. That's brought Michaela Dominguez over to the right. Well, that 8th minute goal from Aquino seems a long time ago, and since then Uruguay have struggled to really open up the New Zealand defence. New Zealand started shakily. It took them quarter of an hour to get themselves into this game, and by then Uruguay were 1-0 up, but Uruguay have struggled to make chances since then. The odd cross for Leeds to gather and so on, but nothing much. Pizarro. Now she had Valentina Morales with her. Ferradans comes forward to take the throw. Well, Uruguay are aware that time is running out. And there's a little increased urgency from them. It's a good turn from Dana Morales. And she's kept possession as well. Ends up with a goal kick, and you can see the frustration there from Esperanza Pizarro. And there's Amelia Abbott, winning her second cap at this level for New Zealand. It's going to drop for Brown. I know that Brown likes to get a shot away if she can, but she's done really well to keep possession. Abbott's in support. Headed away by Oliveira. And finally fired goalwards, but it's a simple save. Mittendorf steps in, sends that forward. We're into the last 10 minutes. Dana Morales dispossessed. Luxton got involved. Now it's going to come to Brown. Well, Brown loves to shoot there from those sorts of positions on her right foot, and she thought she'd have a go first time, and unfortunately for her, she didn't get the connection she wanted at all. I see New Zealand thinking about another substitution. Isla Pratt of Three Kings United is getting ready to win her first cap for the young football Ferns. There's been a few that have made their debuts at this FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. Well, we'll start with the change for New Zealand. Gabby Rennie goes off. Michaela Dominguez too. And on comes Pilar Gonzalez. And for New Zealand, Pratt for Rennie is the change. And that's all three changes made now by Uruguay. And that's out for a goal kick, and you can be sure that Uruguay will want to get on with this now. They have to get the ball up the other end of the pitch and try and get themselves level. Remember, a point would be their first at FIFA Under-17's on the Women's World Cup level. New Zealand were absolutely dominant in qualifying, 47 goals scored and some really big wins in there. And then New Caledonia was the final opponent. They beat them 6-0. So they've kept up their record, have New Zealand, of qualifying for every FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup finals. Now they want to go that little bit further. Our coach has said it'll be challenging to achieve, but we're looking to become the first squad and to create history. Dana Morales battling in there. And see how many more shots New Zealand have had. Neatly done by Maggie Jenkins. Well, Pratt will give chase. New Zealand have managed to pick out the one Uruguayan defender who was back there. That's what the free kick was given for. Well, this one isn't finished yet, but on Tuesday night here at the Estadio Charrua, it is New Zealand versus Ghana. And that should be terrific. How will New Zealand cope with the pace and power of Ghana? Can they impose themselves on the game and create a few chances? Good old shove from Maggie Jenkins, who I guess gets an assist for each of the first two. Wasn't particularly sporting, was it? Four minutes remain. Gonzalez brought down. Well, I think New Zealand are very keen to hold on to what they have at whatever cost necessary. A few niggly fouls in there. Brown might count herself a little bit fortunate not to be carded for that. Ramondegi gets ready to take the free kick. Dana Morales trying to make that hers. And for a moment there, it looked as if Ayla Pratt might just come away with the ball. Well, neat work by Van der Meer. She's found Luxton. Jenkins. It's a great tackle. Really. Well, Uruguay aren't happy at that decision. You get the feeling New Zealand wouldn't mind a third. They've put a number of players forward for this free kick from Mittendorf. Luxton. Nice turn from Abbott. Almost came off for Jenkins. Barry eventually ran out of pitch. But she's played well, Mackenzie Barry. Just her 5th appearance for the New Zealand under-17s. Pizarro couldn't keep it in. We are into the last minute, plus whatever is on the 4th official's board. Uruguay desperately need a goal. Forward by Sharon Lopez. It's a little bit kicked by Oliveira, and New Zealand are trying to take advantage. It's Brown. Forward by Mittendorf. Taken off the toes of Pizarro by Mackay Wright. Four minutes have been added. Well, that's very ambitious from Bermudez. Now, you're up against a good goalkeeper in Annalete, and Bermudez didn't even really steady herself before taking that shot. Nothing there at all to trouble New Zealand's impressive number 1. Pilar Gonzalez on the burst has won a throw. Lopez takes. And again. Well, such a shame. Lopez has joined the attack. She's won the ball, but then wasted the opportunity to get a decent delivery in towards the forwards. Well, one more change, probably as much as anything to break up the rhythm. Maya Hahn, who I thought really impressed against Finland, comes on for the last 2 minutes of the additional 4. Hahn replaces Maggie Jenkins. Well, the free kick goes Uruguay's way. You can be sure that Sofia Ramondegui will get plenty on this. Goalkeeper came out for it, hoping to claim it. Instead, Mackay Wright took charge of the situation. Pratt. The decision goes her way. Well, the crowd aren't happy with New Zealand getting the decision. With about 15 seconds remaining of the additional 4 minutes, that should just about do it for New Zealand. There goes the final whistle, and look at what it means to the young football ferns. They are in the most enormous motivational huddle, and they have won by 2-1 here in Montevideo.